Hi friends, it's Rita from Miss Rita to the Rescue, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make these awesome 3D letters. Aren't they adorable? Which I've cut out in St. Patrick's Day papers to show you how you can form whole words using these 3D letter files. These files are from one of my favorite designers. Her name is Lori Whitlock. Lori has her own website that sells SVGs, which you can find these on her site. But these particular files, the ones that I'm going to be showing you and assembling, these are actually Cricut Design Space files. There's a difference. And I'm going to show you how to utilize the best part of Cricut Design Space files and how to assemble these to create some really imaginative St. Patrick's Day decor. So stay with me and we'll get right to it. So I'm back and we're going to talk about these wonderful 3D letters that came from a Cricut Design Space file. These were created by one of my favorite designers. Her name is Lori Whitlock. Lori does have her own SVG website where she sells SVGs. However, these files and many more like them are available in Cricut Design Space, so they don't need to be uploaded as an SVG. There's a big difference between uploading an SVG and using a pre-designed Cricut Design Space file. And that's what these are. So I'm going to show you how to assemble them. And obviously these ones here I cut into the word lucky, and I used some really fabulous Echo Park, I believe Echo Park and Doodlebug papers to give the St. Patrick's Day flair to it. And I'm going to be right back to show you how to assemble one of the letters. I believe it's the K. Okay, be right back. Okay, this is I'm going to show you how to assemble the letter K. And just so you know, the way that these Design Space files work is that there's the overlay, which I've used. In this case, I've used a pattern piece from, I think it's from Echo Park. I'm not really sure, I gotta check. But, and it cuts out these yellow K's, and then I just adhere the overlays on top of that, and I'm going to put those aside. And then what you also get is a bunch of like a line of several pieces, and they do require scoring. I don't know if you can see that, but these are scored, and you can do your scoring with the scoring stylus on a Cricut Explore or Explore Air or Air 2, or if you have a maker, you can use the scoring wheel. These ones I cut from my Cricut Explore Air 2. So I use the stylus, and then you also see here that there are these little circles, and that is the second part of the cutting. Before it actually cuts, first it does the scoring, and then it does this writing. And the writing is there so that you can sort of connect the dots. I never thought of it that way, but you see here, it was like 3 pieces, which I've gone ahead and glued together. And so I put the one circle or one dot with the other one dot, and then over here I did the 2 with the 2 and the 3 with the 3. And I've also scored it all the way through. And then you end up with this long piece. And then what you're going to do is you're going to loop it around, make it a loop here, and we're going to put some glue on this tab and make it into a loop. Okay, I do use this glue, which is a Tombow glue. You can use other glues, obviously. I like this particular one. I don't have any kind of deal with them or anything like that, but this is just the glue that I like to use. The reason why I like it is it's clear and it has this kind of a tip to it, so the glue is easy to direct. And we're going to do that. We're going to connect this tab with this piece to form our loop. And you see I'm holding it just for a minute to kind of get it to stick together. Once we do have that stuck together, I just want to give it a second. All right, so then I hope that that's stuck together. So then what we're going to do is we've got to come back and put our K on either side of the strand, the loop. So the way that I've done it is I folded all of the tabs in on one side first. And in this case, you'll see that this is the largest length right here. And we're going to use that as the back or the K, of the K, okay? Glue again onto that tab. And attach with the glue. Make sure you can fold it this way. Make sure you're getting that right at that edge. You see? Right at that edge, okay? And then you're going to slowly work through using those tabs and work, I'll try to do it so that I can face the camera here, but you're going to work through the tabs all the way around the K, the front K, I should say, right? Let me get a little more advanced on this, and I'll come back. Okay, so I'm back, and I wanted to show you that I worked the front K all the way around that our little strand there with that we'd attached, and so now all that's left is to put the back of the K on there, okay, and so the way that I've successfully done this is to put the glue on the tabs, which they're all folded back in, and let's see, I think I got it all, and then I work on a flat surface here with this, and to lay the piece on top of the already the assembled front and back. I'm sorry, the front and then the side. The reason why I do this is because I want my letters to stand up, and when you're working with the glue, you know that's got a kind of a slip to it. So I do it this way so that I have a flat surface, and when it adheres, the letter is able to stand up. It hasn't completely adhered, so I'm going to give it just another second to let it do that. Now, one thing that I want to caution you on when you take on a project like this, and you know we did all these letters to make Lucky. I did these, I cut them out one letter at a time, because when you're cutting them out, it's hard to keep all the pieces for each letter separated from the other. If you can work in a way that you can do that, that's fine. But for me, I found working one letter at a time, cutting each letter out and then putting it aside and then cutting the next letter out, instead of having your machine cut them all at once, because they will jumble together, especially if your the background color is all the same as mine are here. You know, if you change the background colors, then that won't be a problem. Here we go. So I hope you have good luck with this project. Remember that I am going to be giving you the Design Space files for this, and that's going to appear in the description of this video, and also on my blog, which is MissRitaToTheRescue.com. I wanted to make one appeal to you. I appreciate everyone who has subscribed so far. I am actually at over 60, I think it's 61 today, subscribers, which I know isn't a lot to the, you know, a lot of people, but to me it's really a big deal, and I so appreciate that you are interested in learning about how to do some of these projects, and I really do appreciate it when you have subscribed, and I wish that you could maybe tell your friends. And so I'm trying to reach the goal of 100 subscribers, which my son tells me I will get some kind of a little sticker or reward for, I don't know, but wouldn't that be great to have 100 subscribers? I think so. So thanks very much for coming today, and I hope you have a wonderful day.